Welcome back to another episode of the Breakdown Recap, where we sit here, analyze, and break down the situations, the games, the matches that happened the previous night or two, or whatever we gotta do for catching up, okay? So today we are talking about the Boston Celtics and Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. First, let me just say that the parlay that we played went 1 for 4. Okay? 1 for 4. This is part of the reason why, because what I projected to happen in game 3 between these two guys happened tonight. In game 3, I was expecting to be a much closer game because that was the first home game for the Cavaliers. So they say, you know what, since we're on a home turf, let's hold things down. Let's show them that we actually are a team that fight and contend for it. Because we had Donovan Mitchell, and we're going to be scoring crazy and they're shutting the defense down and locking things up, you know what I'm saying? Like the Timberwolves did in game 2, right? That was what I was expecting to happen. So I expect them to still lose game 3, but it'd be much closer. Hence the reason why I bet the spread for the Cavaliers. And come to find out, they decided, not gonna do it that game. So, what's that, Ricky bet? F all that. Let's do it now. The game where I expected the Celtics to come back and just shut them down, and what had the spread at negative 8.5? Yeah, I bet that. Expecting this game not to be the case. And this game to show up. Cavaliers show up and defend the home turf. And conveniently, this is the time I felt Donovan Mitchell, the highest and best scorer on the team, decides to not be there. Not decides, had the issue, you know what I'm saying? But he's not there, and now they show out. The Cleveland Cavaliers, Darius Garland, 30 points. 30 points. Where were you at when we needed you to win games? With Donovan on the court, you know what I'm saying? Shot 12 of 27, 4 for 13. All right? This was a 7-point game, which just missed the spread, by the way. And if he is, there's 2 more of those 3-pointers, we have a 1-point game. Changes the whole outlook. Everything changes. Hit 3, oh, they're winning. Oh my goodness. Or Karis LeVert, he shot 1 for 8 for 3-pointers. Just hit 1 or 2 of them things. The whole dynamic changes. We might be talking again. This might be the 2-2 series right now. But I mean, everyone did a thing. The people were there are surprised by the offensive output that they put here. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to sit there and fully dismiss the fact that they have some kind of offensive capabilities, but they are diminishing in the offensive scoring potential. Actually, I kind of want to feel, since I thought about it, I'm very, very like that. What was the actual offensive efficiency or scoring efficiency for the season? The Cavaliers shot efficiency, and they were 13th in the league. So I mean, they weren't too bad, even considering that a lot of the starters were out most of the season. So that's actually not bad, but I mean, it's not great compared to Boston, who number 2. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little something right there. But nah, they actually, I was surprised by the output they had there, which is great. I'm glad they did what they did. But I needed to do that the game before. So this is why I apologize, because I was in game 2 early. Cavaliers, they did the thing. They didn't win. They stood up though, like I didn't expect them to win, but I expect them to stand up at some point in time. They stood up this time. And now the series is 3-1, going to Celtics, and they're going to be going on home. Boston Celtics had the best home court advantage score in the league pre and postseason, if I'm correct. Oh no, not post. Post is Cavaliers. They were until they lost these last 2 games. But yeah, I'm saying I'm not gonna try and break this down too much. Not much to say. Our boy Tatum showed up. Brown showed up. They carried most of the load for the team. You know what I'm saying? Shooting efficiency pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not too much to say anything about that. The rebounds didn't happen. Mobley got the 8, which let me down from my over 10.5. It's okay. And that's okay. It's fine. All that being said, though, the real The real magic though was the last game, the second game of the night too. The Mavs and the Thunder. So eventually, if you keep on hitting the two, it's gonna land on two eventually, you know what I'm saying? Out of, 100 spins, just keep stepping that two, it's gonna hit eventually. And so in this situation here, unfortunately, like I said, I still calling at the same time, the better team is the better team. I still believe that Thunder is a better team overall, better makeup. It's just right now they're actually playing a situation where the big man possibility isn't quite big manning it up enough. I guess we're seeing like the cracks in the character for Chet Holmgren in regard to playing up against Lively and who's the other boy? Gafford. Is he tall boy? I'm not even sure. I'll show you. Yeah. Darius Garland? Gafford? I forget the guy's name. Either way, Gafford and Lively. They've been kind of muscling up on on Chet, you know what I'm saying? Get more rebounds than him, typically. Actually, I say that Lively, he wasn't in the game that long anyways. 6 and 12. Oh, PJ Washington game. Oh my goodness. Oh, the rebounds. We're not talking about rebounds. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyway, back to something more relevant. Yeah, as I was saying though, was that at some point in time that they were talking about it, but they didn't show up to do so. That they were going to start limiting and putting a little more defense on PJ Washington, so he would actually start missing more shots. And then PJ Washington himself was going to not be able to sustain the output because it was a scoring output that he was typically known for doing. Because right now they were using him as not the third wheel, but the third option. All right, Luka was the main man, and then right behind him was Kyrie. After that, it all fell apart. That's kind of how it was. And for a while, it was Dante Exum, but they only played the guy 5 minutes tonight. And yeah, I put him in it though, so I can't knock that. But he was the other guy for a while, and then Lively was the lobber. Anytime down low, lob up high. But yeah, PJ Washington, he's been the problem for this series. So I didn't watch the game. I was following it for second quarter one. And man, oh man, that changed a bit of everything. The defense was changing some things there. It was a close game the entire time. OKC was behind, playing catch up. Except this time, the shots started being missed by Dallas. Luka went 6 for 20. Kyrie went 4 for 11. And then PJ Washington went 7 for 19. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. No sneeze. Okay. So, and that was the case here. That he did not do his 29. He did 21. But I'm saying though, 8-point difference. Just to point out the 8-point difference means that the Mavericks win. All right. So here though, it all came down to I was looking at this exactly because I had just bet a live bet for plus 6.6. Sorry, plus 6.5 for OKC to come back. Or at least because they were down like at 9 or 10 points at the time. For this is at the beginning of the fourth quarter, I bet that, and they were expecting it to be, finished up by that point in time. But lo and behold, they did. Score was 96-94. Exactly. OKC took the lead. The boy fouled Luka on the shooting foul. And it's like the last, 2 minutes of the game, give or take. And Luka missed the first foul shot. And I feel like that was like the big game changer right there. Like that changes everything. Luka missed the first foul shot, makes the second one. Now they're still down 1. Ball back to OKC. OKC scores. 96-98, yeah. They score. There's 98-95. And then what happened again? Yeah. Another foul. These guys are foul hungry right now. And they foul PJ Washington. And he had 2 shots. Missed the first one. Made the second. So again, same situation. Now it's 98, 96. However, now it's like 12, 13 seconds left on the clock. So I'm like, no. Like 30 seconds on the clock. They Shea brings it down, something like that. Missed this shot. Dallas gets the ball. Timeout. 12 seconds left. So right now I'm like, man. I mean, if I bet the money line too, like I was intended to, but the odds are a lot different. I would have been able to shake my boots, but I had a +6 in the matter. I already covered it no matter what happens. So 12 seconds left on the clock. My man goes, ba-da-da. I think Luka missed a shot. They get the rebound back. 3 seconds left. Another foul. And that's what happens here. 196. I'm like, whew, man. That came out of nowhere. But like I said, there was like, I think the defense probably got put on a little more on PJ Washington. Like I said, that was the problem. He was the biggest problem. And then it came down to the shots being missed at the end. If the Warriors make those shots, everything else, different game, different story. Because they're not forced to foul necessarily. I mean, they're not going to foul because it's a tie game. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm pretty sure Luka is so upset on himself. So, interesting how that ran out. Good game. Like I said, it's 2-2 series now. Going back to OKC's home. All right. So, we'll see what happens from there playing out. Right now, everything's reset. It's the best 2 out of 3 basically now. So, we'll see what happens in that series. The other series, that series been done. They messed up my money. And the good thing about that, like, if I honestly was like really like not doing these videos, I probably wouldn't be betting either one of these series at all, because they're too close and it's too volatile. Both these teams are in this situation. So that being said, take that into consideration as you go make your bets and for the games kind of stuff. But you don't have to bet every game or every team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking this stuff how I'm talking because I'm doing this guy for you guys. Because someone's going to bet these games. And if someone's going to bet the games, you might at least have information out there. If you're going to make the bets, at least have something to work with. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, as always, my guys, my gals, let's go out there and make this money. Happy grinding gamblers. Happy gambling grinders. Make a wish. Out.